Are we on, John?
Hey.
Yo,
Yeah.
ma'am, how you doing?
I'm blessed. Thank you. Blessed. Happy to be here. Okay.
Thank you, thank you. We were
Mhm.
we were chatting for a bit. I was telling you how nervous I get on these damn things,
I
but
know.
yes, we are
Same.
live on YouTube. Live on
Hey.
YouTube. I gotta make sure that we share this on Facebook
Yes.
real quick.
Okay, bet. Let
But
me do the same.
ma'am, Rickie Allmon, are
Yes.
we on? Are we on? I do this little intro. I'm gonna do that now. I don't
Okay.
have like a bunch of cool equipment, but we try. So this is
Ah,
it.
no, this is a
Family,
perfect.
friends, family, boneheads, bitches, bitch ass hoes, hoe ass niggas. Yes, it is I, Billy on the board with Rickie Allman. I kind of
Hey.
botched that, but it's okay.
Nah,
We'll,
I
we'll be
liked
all right.
that. That was
Um,
dope.
so thank you for coming through. I call
Absolutely.
this live in the bone zone with Big
Hey.
Sam Hurt.
Period.
And what I do is I pay homage to Bone Thugs and Harmony, of course.
Beautiful.
Hence the Bone Thugs and Harmony memorabilia. But I also, when I have local artists that come through, what I do is I also make frames for them.
Oh
You know,
wow.
I'm kind of slacking. I'm not gonna lie on how many frames because I do got to make about 30 something frames. But
Sheesh. Big
some of the
pressure.
artists that I've had on, like Chris Garcia,
Mm-hmm.
we haven't had Livola on, but hopefully we
Not
get him on
yet.
soon. We haven't got
Yeah.
King Kali on, but we got to still show
You
love.
getting
But
there,
a
man.
few artists that we do that, and I make frames. So I want to say I'm maybe one of the few podcasts that would do that
That's
for the
beautiful.
local artists, like Lil Yoda. We've had him on.
Dude, all those
Uh,
look so amazing.
so that's something that I do. Just for some artists, they look at it like, oh man, that's pretty cool.
All of it's
Because
awesome.
as an artist, you want those kind of accolades. You're like, oh man, this person has
They took
a
the time to make that for me, to take, you know what I mean, to take time out of their schedule to do that is just, that's awesome,
Yeah,
dude.
exactly, and it's something that I like to do, mainly because my pops he does have a museum. He collects memorabilia, so it's just it's fun.
Yeah,
It's fun.
absolutely.
Regular day job, don't really have one at the moment, but we've been a
Okay.
river rat for
Hey, can
20
I
years.
cuss on here?
Yeah, you can cuss.
All right, a little bit, right? Not too,
Um,
but I'm gonna say like fuck a 9 to 5. If that's what
yeah,
it is, you know what I'm
it's
saying? If that's what it is,
that's exactly what it is because I don't want to be limited and this and that, and
absolutely. Time is
I
money.
I want to be able to have things that I can leave for my kids. I
Hmm.
have several kids. like, like I don't have more than Nick
Nick
Cannon,
Cannon.
but we are
Sheesh.
live. I'm sharing this right now on Facebook. That way, if
Awesome.
anybody is on there, bam,
Well,
I'm
I'll be
just
sure to
not
do
even
the
gonna put a
same.
description. Just gonna share it.
Right. Period.
So Facebook is pretty much where we kind of, you know, I added you on there because I see,
Yes.
I go through and I scroll like, oh, how many mutual friends do I have with this person? So
Yes.
I send people requests and I look them up. I see their music. I see where they're performing. I see where they're at. A bunch of stuff like
Awesome.
that.
Doing your research as you
Uh,
should, right?
I don't get too in depth because I don't want to seem like a groupie
I'm
type
sharing
thing.
it right now
But then
too.
some people they know me. They kind of know me.
A little
Uh,
infamous, you know what I'm saying? Look, the biggest.
yeah,
Ah.
that's the way it is. I don't.
The biggest.
So with you, I heard you're born in El Paso, but still and raised in San
Yes.
Antonio.
Yeah, shout out to the
Um,
915.
how is it in El Paso? Though? I went like a few times, and that it was dry as hell.
So everyone's always like, oh yeah, I passed through. I'm like, well, hence El Paso. Right, you're passing through. But it's definitely a beautiful place. The scenery is a lot different if you've never been to somewhere with a lot of mountains. Like once I get around those mountains, when you get back home, it's the nostalgia for me. I love Chicos Tacos. Okay, the food there in El Paso is just one of a kind, and then the culture is heavy there. The Hispanic culture, man, we out there. Okay.
I like the colors, like the color of the dirt. It just
It's beautiful, like the desert environment, that type of vibe is really dope.
yeah.
Oh
How's
yeah.
it like working with Static TV? I see one of these. You had several videos with Static TV.
Yes, and shout out to the Time Lapse
Yeah, shout
Studio.
out to them.
Shout out to
Definitely.
Static TV. Y'all go tap in at the
Yeah.
Time Lapse Studio if y'all like to take
It's like
selfies.
the 8,000 block of Bandera, something like that.
Yes, sir.
It seems kind of hidden. It's like on the other side of that
It is,
it's like a
but
little strip mall thing.
once
But
you
once you
find
find
it,
it, You good? You gotta go to the very left.
Worth it. Worth it.
Hey, I think we're
Oh,
lost.
so you've shot there as well?
No, never shot
Not
there,
that, but
they were having something before New Year's.
yes, I remember the party.
And I
Yeah.
went there early. And I don't know if I saw you there, but I was there with Celeste Rios.
That's
She
badass.
does some stuff,
Sheesh.
and I just took little videos and I posted it. And so
Absolutely.
Steve, he reached out to me like, "Hey man, what do you want to do a music video?"
Aw.
But
Or a
of course,
podcast, even maybe like shoot live from there one day and just
yeah,
kind of like walk
yeah,
around and
he's mentioned that, but I know like sometimes
yes,
fees, booking fees. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I just I have it here, but it is a nice
it's an
place. I
opportunity, you
recommend
know.
people to go check it out.
Oh
They got
yeah,
nice rooms,
yes.
and it's inspiring actually.
He's amazing to work with, dude.
Yeah,
He's awesome.
I
Like,
know a couple of artists that they work with him. Only say good things about him. So shout out
dude,
to Static TV.
very professional, very good quality, very affordable prices.
Yeah,
And like you say, he's worked with so many artists. So when you work with him, it's always like very quick. If you're, you know what I mean? If you're a quick person to shoot, he's a very, very good person to
you
work with.
already know what you want to do. You're like,
I premeditate a lot of things for sure. I'll have skits in my head. Like all of my videos, they'll either start with a skit or have some sort of theme. And literally, I'll just be like premeditating that before I get on set.
yeah,
And then I'll speak with whoever's shooting and we'll basically direct it from there.
that's nice. Yeah. So
Yeah.
you did a little bit of acting,
Always. Yeah. Always.
performing.
Oh,
You
yeah.
like to do a little bit of drama. I can see you doing like a
Yes.
novela, like "No te vayas."
No te vayas. Ven aquí.
Miguel.
Mi amor. It's me. Óyeme, mamita.
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
I like all that stuff, but growing up, especially like with the Hispanic grandma, it's like
Ooh,
sometimes you see
love
that
it.
and you're like, "What's going on?" You don't understand, and that's how I learned Spanish.
Okay, yeah, my grandma only speaks Spanish.
Yeah,
So,
that's how I learned Spanish. Like,
mhm.
and it's crazy, man. Michael Linham, thank you very much for watching live right now. Are we on? Yes, we're live on YouTube.
Hey,
We kind of made the choice to get off of Facebook when we do the live
cool.
because it's so easy to watch on Facebook that I
Hmm.
want to like see and distinguish who are real, fans and who are real followers. So that's why we're
Smart.
doing the on YouTube only. So Mike Mix, appreciate him. He's
Oh,
an artist as well. He's a
awesome.
hate-free entertainment.
Okay, I'm gonna
I
check that
really
out
recommend.
if I have not already. Because it'd be a lot of people working out here,
Yeah,
and I want to give love and support to all of the people. But it's a lot. A lot of us are doing a lot of good things out here,
yeah,
so it's awesome to tap
yeah.
in.
It is nice, especially like as an artist. And we had him here a while back.
Nice.
He's in a wheelchair. He got into a car accident.
Oh wow.
I want to say maybe like 10 years ago, a while
Mm.
back. And Mike, was so strong. We actually were introduced to each other by Thug Gizzle.
Wow.
By
Okay.
Thug Gizzle. So shout out
Nice.
to Thug Gizzle, him and his water.
Nice.
And his story was just amazing. Just him and his drive. It motivated me. It was like, man, Mike is an amazing person. Mike, I love you, bro. He knows that.
Oh,
We got him here. His sister helped. We had to move stuff
beautiful.
around.
Yeah, make it happen.
We moved stuff around. We got him. Mike, he
Amen.
supported me for a while. I do the same for him. I play his music on the podcast.
Nice.
Hate free entertainment, just to
Shout
name
out.
alone. It's inspiring. His story was amazing.
That sounds amazing.
17 years ago is what he says. That's maybe like half of his life. And for him to like just be so positive all the time,
Right.
it like me, I'm like, damn.
It's like you say, it's
It really,
inspirational.
it motivates me. He knew about my Sam burgers. He invited me over to his house to cook for his family. I
Okay.
did that. So I felt
Nice.
that I felt like I was catering
Oh
to his
yeah.
family. So
That's
Mike,
amazing.
and I feel really, really good because I never had anybody, be like, hey man, can you come to my house
Yeah.
and cook me your food that
Right.
you inspire to want to do for the rest of my life?
Yeah.
Which is something that I want to do besides being an artist, besides doing
Jack of
this
all
and doing
trades,
that.
as we say.
And that's exactly like with you. That's what kind of drove me to, the attention because
Thank
some people,
you.
some artists, you listen to them for like
Yeah.
one thing, or some people you just like them because you like how they carry themselves.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And that's one thing that best food ever. I don't know about that,
Okay.
Michael Lindham, but thank
Stand
you
on
very
that.
much.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so we have our Sam Burger Kitchen. where I want to make a food truck, hopefully a restaurant one day. And
Let's
I
call
had
it into
people,
fruition.
well, they were like, "Oh, then all you do is burgers?" They're like, "Well, I can do fries too." So I did a only
Right.
fries thing, where only fries, where people just want the fries.
Yeah.
It's a little sides thing. So I
Hmm.
might need somebody to model me a only fries shirt,
Oh yeah.
because I know
Facts.
you're talking about that. You do
Modeling.
modeling for
Yes.
promotional stuff.
Yeah, only for promotions. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I tried the whole like commercial modeling thing, but I mean, honestly, I'm just like an inner like music kind of girl. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Music, acting, and I feel like modeling does come with that anyways. But shout out to the models out there because that's also really hard work. But I'll be more
Yeah.
than willing to you know lend my services
Yeah, it's
always.
like, and it's cool because of course, I stole the only friends
Yeah.
logo when it said only
Hey,
fries.
that's good marketing.
So like people, they see it and they're like, oh. So
Hell
all right,
yeah.
enough about me. Back to you,
Love
ma'am.
it.
All right,
Love it.
we got you here, of course.
Thank you.
This gentleman that he likes to do the voices. His name, he goes by Billy on the Board.
Okay.
That's me. We do the whole Ouija board type thing,
I
Bubbles of
saw
Harmony,
that. That's
Billy on the
amazing.
Board. So we say that on the show, we
Yeah.
got the name Billy from the Ouija board.
That's amazing,
Not
dude.
true, because we don't play that thing. It's
Oh,
just a
what? Oh,
but
okay,
no, so like
okay.
we use all
Respect.
that stuff, but Billy on the Board, we're gonna holler at him. That way, he can introduce you again. I like to introduce, who I have
Yeah.
on my co-host several times. That way, people, if they're just tuning in, they
Sticks
know
in your
who's
head.
on. So,
Yes.
Billy on the Board. Yes, it is I, Billy on the Board, but Rickie Allmon. And yeah,
Thank you for having
devil do not
me.
play. We don't talk about religion. We let people, whatever you believe in, you believe in.
Hmm.
We don't bash anybody.
Yeah, that's the
I know
thing.
there's Bible pushers. There's people that, oh, if you don't believe in Jesus Christ, you're gonna go to hell. Oh, like shit like that. We don't do any of that. To each his
Right.
own. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? What you believe in is what you believe in. And I tell people, even what you don't believe in, you still believe in something doesn't exist. So even that is a belief.
In itself, absolutely. And that's
So
deep.
it's like,
That's deep right there.
right?
Yeah.
Because there's some people that are so dead on about that shit doesn't exist, that they believe that something doesn't exist.
You're like, hello.
But yeah, so music, it just runs naturally for you. Are there any artists, uh, besides here in the city, nationally, that you would like to work with? Maybe like you feel that you can bring your style and maybe switch up what they already bring. Because some rappers, I'm not gonna lie, especially here in the city of San Antonio, and I ain't gonna call nobody out because I can. Sound the same. Everything is the
Hmm.
same. You need to come up with some different type of like harmonies and melodies
Yeah.
and stuff like
Try
that.
different stuff. See what
Yeah,
works.
exactly. But do you think that you can bring, like
Hey, let's work with Ozzy Osbourne, right? Let's work with
that would be some shit? Do
Nickelback one day, right? Let's work with
you have any
Lady
rock?
Gaga.
Do you have any rock music out right now?
At the moment, no, but I do have covers. So if you go online and just type in my name and stuff, or go to my YouTube, you can probably see some rock covers.
Okay.
Or on my Facebook as well. I love all kinds of music. So I just like Elton John, right? Who didn't want to work with him? Or like Dua Lipa. Um, Definitely like Future, Nicki Minaj,
Yeah, I heard that she's a big
Drake.
inspiration to you
Love
and your
her.
music.
Absolutely. It's
All right.
like her career. Oh, look, hey, just so y'all know, that's me and Antonio San, and we're performing in front of Bone Thugs and Harmony. They always have a sold out,
Can we listen
huge
to it? Can
crowd.
we listen to a
Oh
little bit
yeah,
of it?
oh yeah.
Of course, I don't know the rest of this music, but I do very much support it with her permission.
Oh yeah, I mean probably for sure. So Yeah.
Right. So of course we are here live in the phone zone. We're in the west side. Oh shit.
Hey.
Oh, can't even say west side without them shooting over here. So how's your New Year's?
It was awesome. It was very chill. I'm a very family orientated girl to this day.
Yeah.
So
State.
okay. So what I do, I was like, I hope he gets that. If
Yeah,
not,
I
that's
did.
embarrassing. But I just chilled with my mom, my grandma, my family. The bro, niece. Just family stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, ate good. Mom cooked some brisket.
Oh damn.
Brisket and
Alright.
queso. Trademark. I'm just
That was
kidding.
tortillas. Le gustan
Oh my,
tortillas. Yeah, the
yes,
truth.
all
There we go.
that, all
Man.
that. Tamales, todo.
Yeah, tamales. You have your favorite tamales?
Yeah, I like the chicken, the red ones, rojo.
Okay,
Pollo.
chicken.
Sí,
You could,
rojo.
we could probably.
There we
Yeah,
go.
that's okay.
My assistant, let's
Yeah,
let him do his
appreciate you.
camo.
Yeah, let's go.
He just messed up the lighting, but let's
And-
let him get his camo
Yeah, but
behind the scenes. Hey.
yeah, but to his favor, that doesn't have a stand, so it's
All good.
yeah. So see, there we go. We're talking about it.
Oh, I love it. It's Billy. I mean,
Yeah,
you
it probably
summon
is
Billy.
Billy.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm very like open to like all kinds of things,
Yeah.
like energy, just energy, good
There we go.
energy. So
This house was actually built in 1884. It is and can be classified and get a little plaque in the front, but we gotta get rid of all the
that's
concrete
amazing.
and
I'm
this and that
so
stuff.
into
But
like these are one of the houses I probably drive by just to like not like a drive like pow, 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 but like no, like I just
I
for
think
the
that's his room.
that's a como se dice. That's a threat.
Nah, it's okay.
No, no, look, but
You
like
wanna be the first one. You're like, I know where you live, puto.
no, it's like historical value now. I just like can sit back and like feel the like I said, the energy and the spirits. Like I'm huge on that,
Yeah.
man.
We were told that in the first two rooms that the gentleman from Mexico used to do like little healings and stuff like
Oh
that.
my gosh.
Um,
That's
so that's
beautiful.
really.
You can feel it like not like you can feel peaceful,
Oh yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
peace,
And
just calmness.
there's a little pantry right here that I had when
Mm.
we walked in. I guess one of the grandmothers used when she was a kid.
Yeah.
She liked to use that as a room, even till when she was older.
Yeah.
And like that little space, and like sometimes when I'm in there, like
You can feel
I
like
can feel I'm not alone sometimes.
that's
but
awesome.
It's not really never anything bad, nothing demonic or
Yeah.
anything like that.
Just it is what it is.
Yeah. My grandma actually was raised next door. That was my dad's house. She used to
Beautiful.
always tell us a story about she used to always see an Indian in the backyard.
That's awesome.
And it just so happened that the lady that owned
Tú
the
parecen
place
como
was her
indio
grandma.
también. You look
Um,
Indian too. You look a little Indian too.
I don't know, but I know our roots here in San Antonio. Probably who knows? My grandpa on my dad's side
Mhm.
apparently was killed by Indians in
Oh,
Walla
wow.
Walla, Washington. That's what
Oh
my grandma. That's what my
wow.
grandma says.
So when
on
she
my
saw the
dad's side.
Indian, she was not happy.
Yeah, so well, it's a different grandma, but
Oh, wow.
it's just weird because it's like one person says one thing,
Yeah.
another person says nothing. Sometimes those stories have to be true.
Oh yes,
So
absolutely.
it
They
just
hold some truth to them.
yeah. So to me, I do believe in a lot of that stuff. Um, but I try to like not let it like control like me as a person because then
Yes.
you get like so devoted into something, and sometimes it can not
Overtake your
be
life.
and
Yeah.
not be as positive and like
Absolutely,
we seen
yeah.
that movie Drag Me to Hell.
Or like Sixth Sense. Where I'm like, you know what I mean? The whole time you're like, all right, something's not right.
Yeah. So genres, what's your favorite music to perform? I know you
Oh,
have to have
good question.
certain you can like do you like to do your own music?
Oh yeah,
Or-
only.
okay,
Yeah,
of
yeah, yeah.
course. Okay, but when
Yeah.
it comes to covers, like what can you like your best? Like
Surprisingly, no, like I really love Tejano music or
Okay.
like rancheros. So like
I can see you
like
doing
to
some
sing
good country
those.
music for some reason. I can see
That too.
Yeah.
Country, rock, like you mentioned earlier. Dude, but like I mean Motown is really special to me for sure. Like the oldies. And then like let's say some R&B from like the 90s probably. Those are my favorites to perform. Like as far as covers go, yeah.
You ever
As
do
you can
some Usher
see.
some musher covers.
I got asked one time to, dude. One time I got asked to remake a nice and slow, like do my own little take to it.
Just flip it.
Yeah, and like that was fun. That was interesting. Nothing really ever came of it, but like to like you say, I mean that's Usher. So to step to that and then have fun with it, it was interesting. It was fun.
And you did that?
I did, and like I said, nothing ever came of it, but I'm pretty sure I could dig it out through like emails. It was a fun little project.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes you get asked to do stuff and nothing happens with it, but it's like at least you give it a shot, and you push yourself.
And it's the whole falls into that. Better to have tried and failed than to have not tried at all.
Literally, I'm like, as corny as it sounds though, but like, no, real talk. That's just what it is. Yeah.
That's crazy. So like, what inspires you to like just go out there? Like it's like, you know what? Some people like let's say me, it's me being like first of all like shy, like when I'm around a crowd, like I'm like
me too.
Oh, and then some people are like, hey, they say you by name. They're like, oh, you know that person? They're like, no, I'm not that person. But like, what really like drives you like to just be like, hey, I'm Rickie Allmon.
Well, I think just embracing like just my uniqueness as a person and just embracing like all this life experience is just happening and I'm just living it and trying to be present in the moment, So I think that's just like the driving force, like wanting to be a singer since a kid, like kind of growing up watching like Aaliyah or like Beyonce, like Britney Spears. And actually, shout out to Britney Spears because that was like one of the first CDs I ever had in my life. Was a Britney Spears CD. It's like I've always wanted to be that. Oh, her first, like the one where "Oops, I Did It Again." Lucky, like all the OG Britney Spears fans know.
Toxic. I kind of get the toxic vibes with that. With
toxic. Okay, should I get up real quick and show them the fit?
Yeah, I think you should.
Hey, let's do it. Show them the fit.
There you go. Yeah. Oh, we got it.
Déjame sentar. Let me sit the fuck down.
No, it's okay. We got a runway. Next week we're gonna build a runway just for you.
Right, I'll be back.
Is that what they call it? A little runway?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Man.
I've obviously never done any modeling.
What, really? No. Never?
No modeling, nothing. Awesome. So I like to talk about food.
Ooh.
Of course, I'm a big foodie.
Speaking of food, I'm sorry, but I'm a little thirsty.
Okay, yeah.
Let's go ahead and before
Sam's sweet tea. We kind of are bottling, bagging, whatever. It's 16 ounces, not the 17 ounces that I was giving you before. But hell, if I didn't tell you, you probably wouldn't notice it was the same. So we're trying to get stickers made. We're gonna just stamp that with Sam sweet tea. And hopefully, they taste okay. I don't know how to put the straw in there. I think
this is cool as heck, guys. Cool as heck. Okay, there we go. And really easy to open, I see. When you don't have claw nails.
It's reusable too.
Oh, snap. Reusable. Friendly for the environment.
These are good for like when you go to the river, I'm sure.
Yes, floating on Comal.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my Sam sweet tea, I'll let you try that real quick.
Oh my God. No, like I'm a tea snob.
It's not crazy.
I'm a tea snob. This is perfect. It's not too sweet. It's not like unsweet. Like it's like I don't want to be like, yo, this is perfect just because y'all saw my face. Like I'm a tea snob. I'm an actress, but I didn't even have to act. This is good. This is good.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. Yeah. I have a gentleman, Rocky. Shout out to Rocky. He was like, man, at first it was too sweet, yada yada yada, and I cut back, on my portions on the tea when I make a whole thing, and I think I got it now to the tea, so that's to the tea. Wait, I think I got the tea down to the tea. There we go. I don't have a little drum thing, but we can do it. But yeah, we got the tea down to the tea, and that's what we do with that. We also have an apple juice I want to be doing soon.
Dang.
Called Deuce apple juice.
I want to get with you. I want to get with you and make a drink.
A sour, like a sweet apple juice, kind of like a sour sweet apple juice.
Yes.
But just the ideas and
Let me
wanting to work for
know.
ourselves and
I want
wanting
to make
to,
a drink, like real talk. Let me
yeah,
know. I want
this
to
is kind of
collab.
like going into a question that is kind of leading into a question. If you can have your own product, all right, like I had D James on, shout out to D James, and he said a barbecue sauce.
Cool.
We had Kenneth Durant. He was like, some socks because he's a
Nice.
big socks guy. So
Heck
Kenneth
yeah.
Durant, King San, he said he do cowboy hats. So for you, one thing that you can, if you can put your name on something, what's something? Well, besides your music, what's one thing
All of
that
it.
yeah, yeah, all of it, everything.
All of it. I'm gonna make some drinks, you know what I'm saying? Let's do some hats, let's do bags. I mean, just, all of it. I already sell some t-shirts. So that's pretty good. I mean, I don't know. It's just like all still like merch is still kind of new to me.
Yeah,
So I just think it's cool when I see my face on
yeah,
something and I still get excited off
same
of all
here.
that, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, I think you're like you know what I mean? Are you gonna put like your logo on it or
I do have a logo. Hopefully, my buddy
okay.
Victor, he's gonna be on tomorrow. So
Nice.
hopefully, he brings those so I can stamp those
Dude,
on
that'd
there.
be awesome. But
That might just
yeah,
be temporary, but
just trying different
it's people see it and they're
prototypes.
like, you know what, this person is trying.
Yeah.
And for the longest time, uh, Shelby, my significant other, my
Mhm.
better half,
Oh, shout out to
Shelby
her.
baby,
Oh,
she's been
very supportive.
very supportive. She's in the other room. She's still working,
Beautiful.
taking care of our son.
Working,
But
working. Always working.
she, when I always say I'm trying, she always brings up the fact that to remind me and say, no, you're not trying.
You're
You're
doing.
doing.
Oh God.
So that's really big.
Give her a round of applause. I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
let's
but that's
go.
like
Let's go.
that's in, like that's huge and important in this industry, like to have that support system
Yeah,
and just someone that believes in you and keeps you going like that. And
yeah,
like wow, be your rock basically. And
yeah.
not to like veer off too, but I was
It's
thinking,
okay.
I was like, as far as products go, one day, of course, I would love to have my own skincare line,
Okay, there we go.
makeup, you know what I mean?
Like your own fragrance or something.
Something like that. Yeah, I was like, let me really, because that was, again, a really good question. So I had to put some more thought into
Yeah,
that. But
yeah. Because when the idea comes to mind,
hmm
all that's left is to put it to fruition.
like you
You have
said,
to
not thinking,
you have
doing.
to do it, and you
Yeah,
have to just, even if it's something like this,
that's
you get the
amazing.
bags off Amazon, whatever.
Whatever.
But still, it
Yeah.
takes time. Even like with the burgers, how I package it, I try to let people know it's my product. I
Yeah.
want people want it to distinguish, like, okay, it looks different,
Yeah.
it's mine. I want people to know, and that's what the drive. People are like, "Oh, what do you do? Are you a podcaster? Are you an artist? Are you a
Everything.
cook?" Or
All of it.
like
What do you
everything. I
do?
want to do everything.
Why don't you do it all?
Yeah, and
Ah,
I believe that when we actually like put forth into it, that we can achieve whatever we put our mind to.
absolutely. Work hard, manifest, pray, make the steps to just do it. And, that's what it is a lot of the times. Like, I really be like in my own head, like, okay, I have to reach out to this person, or it'd be a lot of emails and contacting people and just solidify, like how we kept in contact to make sure, okay, you're going to be here. Sometimes it's just literally reaching out and making sure that everything is going to go according to. So,
Yeah,
it'd be a lot of communication, for sure in this industry. It should be to make
yeah.
everything go smooth,
I think so.
It
I've had
helps.
maybe 20 years of music that I've never put out. I used to go to Sam Houston here in the city of
Wow.
San Antonio, the last of the Cherokees, first of the Hurricanes,
Sheesh.
a few local
OG,
artists
OG.
that kind of pop up from
Mm-hmm.
there,
Yeah.
and going to school with those guys. I'm like, man, see them now. Blackout, for instance, he was with
Nice.
15 5 Entertainment.
Right.
So like
Legendary.
still seeing him doing his thing, and it inspires me. But besides that, like finally being able to go into a place and record music and hearing myself, and it gives me more of that drive, because when I record, let's say, music video,
Yeah.
I'll be able to have my burger in my hand, my tea in my hand, and people look at it, they're
They
like, oh
already
man,
know it.
this guy wants to do more than just the music. I
That's
do want to
how
get into acting.
yeah.
Um, I'm not a comedian, but hell, we can try some stand up.
I
We can
mean,
just
but
talk
what
about
you
our
do
life.
here, what you do here is pretty much improv. Like as y'all can see, we don't have a script. We're not going, and that takes a lot of, just freestyling. It takes a lot of wit. It takes a lot of knowledge. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like as far as like what people want to hear, what people want to talk about. Like that's a skill. So
Yeah,
I say you keep pushing.
it does take,
I appreciate you having me. Like that's
no, yeah,
facts.
awesome. Like, I haven't had much ladies on, but the ladies that I've had
Ooh.
on, they're amazing ladies. Shout
Oh,
out to
thank
Lele Marie.
you.
Shout out to DJ Baby Blue Diamond,
Oh, I
Queen Enemy.
love her.
Um,
Oh wow, I got a
so
show coming up with
we've
her.
had a few people. Queen Enemy is actually coming back on her birthday, so for
Beautiful.
her to even want to
Yeah. Oh, that's
enjoy her birthday
huge.
with me is cool. So I gotta get some flowers
That's
or at least some
awesome.
balloons or
Other
something.
than the little tree's always here. Obviously,
Yeah,
that's gonna be here.
little tree. We have that all the time. That's our Both Eggs and
Amazing.
Harmony tree. But that was
Love
we
it.
started doing the little trees because the Alamo. Y'all could Google that. Little trees Alamo.
It's amazing.
2017 is when the first year we did that.
Dope.
We still get people that ask me, "Hey, are you gonna put a little tree?" So I still put little trees downtown here and there.
So
Um,
cute. It's
and yeah,
amazing.
um, shout out to Both Eggs and Harmony. They're the reason why I am still alive because of their music,
Beautiful.
their lifestyle. Being born in the 80s, I'm 38. So being raised in the Victoria courts in the 90s when they're talking about shoot 'em up always, like you actually hear gunshots all the time and you can relate to this and
Resonated.
that.
Yeah.
But I want to talk a little, speaking of Both There's a Harmony, now Both There's a Harmony plays.
Sheesh.
Um, you open for Both Things in Harmony. Were
Yes.
you raised listening to some of their music a little bit?
Facts. I
Enough
mean, come
like where we
on
can talk
now.
Bone Thugs for like a few minutes?
Oh yeah, for sure. No, definitely grew up a part of that era for sure. And then just like I say, listening to the 90s music in general, but especially the way Bone Thugs and Harmony was giving it up to this
Nice.
day. Not a lot of artists is giving it up like that, and you
Yeah.
gotta give respect and pay homage where it's due. And like I said, prior to getting on camera with you, man, these boys, these men always and they always put on a show, always sell out,
And it's crazy because they're still performing.
still selling out.
Shout out to Lambo Warren right now. Lambo Warren for watching. I'm tuned in. Much love to you, Lambo Warren. Man, Aubrey he's a amazing person. He does music as well. Bunch of artists. They show me love, and I like that
It's a
because it's
blessing.
important.
I know. I've heard his name for sure. I've seen him. I believe I've seen him perform. I've heard his music for sure.
Yeah,
So
I like
shout
it.
out to you. Hey,
Nice
nice
flow.
flow. Yeah, like, he his own self. Like based like style, like we talked about earlier. Like he got his own swag and everything.
I
That's
like to see y'all
important.
collab up. Like that would be nice to see y'all collab. So Lambo, we gotta get that. But man, so Bundles in Harmony, of course. My favorite artist, I mean, my favorite member of Bundles in Harmony, of course, Busy Bone. My personal favorite. The other guys, amazing.
Yeah.
All right. If you can say what would be probably your favorite Bundles in Harmony song, what would that be? You can pick one or maybe three. Give me three. I'm sure you probably know at least five or so. But
I would have to say for sure, as far as like their breakout hit and like their number one top for me will be Crossroads.
okay,
Yeah, for sure.
I can dig that.
Yeah.
Crossroads, yeah. I like that.
What about you?
I try
I'm
not to
curious.
ever play that song. Only time I play that song is when I need to.
That's why I was like, yeah, that song is the
And
deepest.
it's like, okay, when I'm feeling sad, when I lose somebody.
Yeah.
I think Bone Thugs should perform that song at funerals for people.
That's facts.
Like,
That's
for real,
insane. Like that should be like
I would
what they do.
pay for that shit. Like, pre-book it.
Who
when I
wouldn't?
die, when I die, Bone Thugs in Harmony.
You have to. You have to. Like that's gonna
And
be
it's
like
it would be one of those things that if they really, really look at that, people dying every day. They would probably
Sold
get
out,
tired
busy.
of. They probably will get tired of singing that song every day, but they sing it when they perform, and they have not changed their set list in a while. So why not? Like
that would be amazing.
like there's cameos, like for video cameos.
Huge.
Hell, do a little quick. See you at the crossroads.
Bring it back.
You
Bring
never
it
know how
back.
many people, even if it's like two members.
Cause even the TikTok
member.
gonna eat that up. You know what I mean? A lot of
Like,
yeah.
hell, wishbone.
It's just a
Right.
lot though. I'm sure it's a lot of like issues as far as like payment and like, just like legalities of stuff like that. But that would be something to
Look at it like this. they book mariachis. We Hispanic people. We book mariachis at people's
Exactly.
funeral. What the hell's the difference?
That's smart.
You
That's
can
that's
book,
money right
you can
there.
book your homie saying, "I really miss my boys." Like,
Hey.
you can book both things in harmony to see Crossroads. Like,
Yeah.
Bone, get on that because people are dying every day, and
That
I know
part.
they probably
That part.
don't want to do that because they think that maybe I can understand like maybe they'll be like, oh, they're selling out, but nah, like capitalize on every single thing. I would think so. Hell, if I had
Right.
to, that's something I probably should have told Busy Bone when the day when I met him. I should have been like, man, why ain't you singing Crossroads at funerals for your homeboys? Like,
Yeah.
like
Their
especially if
family, their
they
friends, and
want
then
to
it
book. Like
spreads.
it's they're booking, literally, like they're
Yeah.
booking. That's what it is. You'd be like, oh man, my cousin passed away. You know who was that singing at their funeral? Both Thugs in Harmony.
No, for real.
Crossroads. Like,
No, for real.
you're like, what the fuck? I would have died. Not really, I don't. But
No, like literally, you would have had to book another funeral,
what the fuck? Like,
and they would have got booked again right then and there.
like you see that? Like, it might be weird, but it might be that whole nostalgia thing
Yeah.
where you already are playing music. You got a little visual thing, a little slideshow of my life.
Yes.
Nah, fuck that. Hire Bone Thugs in Harmony to sing.
No, I'm with you. That's the move.
There you go. People
That
be
should be
like,
the move.
man, this boy had fucking Bone Thugs in Harmony in his funeral.
For real.
I just,
Yeah.
looking
Yeah.
out for them. Speaking of Bone Thugs in Harmony, Busy Bone, I was in the privilege of being in one of his music videos. He's in
Amazing.
Houston now, and then a buddy of mine, we're Bonehead. Shout out to Eric. AC Killer reached out to him, and they reached out to us, and we are like, "Hey, you want to be in the music video?"
ESG.
We were
Speaking of
in there
speaking of
in a bit.
Houston.
Yeah,
Speaking
I
of
was gonna
cameos.
get to. I was gonna get
Sheesh.
the cameos. Yeah, is that
Sheesh.
row right there?
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah.
So like music and cameos, it's important because there we go right there. And
Skip.
like,
Skip Holden.
Yeah. Shout out to Skip.
I was like, bro, if you like really, I think even Eliza 1K's in this video.
Yes,
Miss Hollywood
So there's a bunch of people that
are heavy on the scene.
Yeah, so I made like a little like second cameo in one of his music.
That's
videos.
amazing.
So it was nice to be able to talk to him and talk to him about food.
Dude.
And, he's a vegan,
Oh,
and my buddy was like, "Talk to him about your burgers." I'm like, "Busy Bone don't want to hear me talking about no chorizo and pork and beef and stuff like
you
that." He's a vegan.
respect. You do your research. I
But
respect
he
it.
was like, "Man, that sounds dope." And his voice like, "Man, that sounds shit." And I just seen him. It motivated me because I was in that time where I wanted to give up and dealing with depression. Dealing with not wanting to deal with my baby mamas. Like that right there is
A lot.
one of those
Yeah,
things.
yeah. Just
But
heavy.
still, it really, really helps now because I know that we go through a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Dealing with
Powell in the video too.
talking about mental health
yes.
is important.
Oof.
You want to chime on that for a little bit, just for like a minute or two?
Absolutely. And
for
I
anybody
appreciate that.
like as like as an artist, people look to certain people and they're like, oh man, sometimes it helps them. You know what I'm saying? Just sometimes those little things in life that can help somebody that's going through the biggest thing in their life.
Absolutely. I would say faith, prayer. That's huge to me. I grew up pretty much in the church, so I would always say I had a foundation and a base, which helped me, especially dealing with hardships, dealing with wanting to quit. I just literally submit myself to his will. That's just what it is. Like, I don't want to get too deep into it. Like you said, we don't discuss religion, all that, but just giving praise where it's due to the Most High. It just been my relationship with God. And so I'm just saying, like, support systems are huge. When you have people around you that's really looking out for you, make sure you keep them people in your corner. And not everybody is good for your mental health. I would say that. So it's okay to cut certain people out of your life. It's okay to be true to yourself and, just keep that focus, keep that vision. Don't like give up because it is easy, but like when you see the little things, like you say, the little blessings, I feel like that's proof enough to keep going. We have to keep pushing ourselves for sure because it's not going to be easy, but the reward is that much greater when we don't give up and we keep faith. It's that much greater for real.
I I like that. I like that.
Thank
I
you.
do like that because it drives you like, and it not only drives you, it drives the people around you because they see you, they see how you're, even though you're dealing with, our personal issues, this and that, what they'll say, my demons or this and that,
Facts.
but it's like they're like, oh man, this person is going through so much stuff,
Yeah.
and yeah, we were aware of it, but when it's lights, camera, action, those people in the crowd, they might not have any idea of what's going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like as the artist, as a person, as entrepreneur, as somebody that is trying to build. Lambo Warren, he said, shout out to Ricky. Meet you at the top, Queen. Keep shining. See you grinding. So it's like important
Much
that
love.
people, that I'm gonna be straight up. Most of our supporters are strangers most of the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then you build relationships with those people and they become family as well.
Yeah, I was like, it's
You know what I'm
weird
saying?
because like a lot of the people that do support me, rock with me, jam my music, I'm like, they're my friends though. But like, and I know people are like, oh, well, only your friends listen to your music. Well, I want all my fans to be my friends. Okay. Like you see how Chris Brown took the time to sit with his fans and take these quote unquote corny pictures or tacky or whatever people want to call it. But he there with his fans. They paid $1,000 and that's for that experience, for that, for that como se dice, like that one-on-one with
that
your
time. It's like that's what
man.
makes it genuine and authentic. You know what I'm saying? And most of the time people are mad because that wasn't their idea. You know what
That's what it
They're
is.
like, fuck, I could have been charging
I should have been friends with my fans.
I should get back to my fans.
I should have valued my people that support me and listen to me. Even you know what I'm saying? Even though streams are only a certain amount of money, a certain amount of cents, I still love and appreciate it, whether it be one or it be 6,000, whether it be 90,000 streams.
I seen you're doing good. I seen you post about that, like your streams, like it takes time, like, and
playlist
is moving up. Everybody's moving up.
Yeah, like I'm grateful. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm on 228 playlists.
You're on playlists, and that's cool.
Yeah, it's true. It's a trip.
Lets you know that
people are
listening to you. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I go and look at the analytics on like the podcast on Spotify.
Yes, we have to.
And it's like you look at the regions and the countries.
Man,
you're like, man, ain't nobody listening to me in Nigeria. Get that.
That's wild. Like, it'd be a lie. It'd be a lie.
Like, all right, man. Like I got 20% of people listening to me in Ireland. Like, whoa, is that really? Is it real or is it bots? You're like,
right.
Sometimes at points you don't care because if it's organic, it's probably somebody like just.
Like somebody that came across you, like I know I'm on Discover Weekly on Spotify, like I'm on radio. I know that's crazy. Like
I used to on Mondays, I used to do my Discover Weekly.
Nice.
And it has a playlist, and I would go through those playlists and listen. And I have is it hot or not? So I would do that on the podcast. And there's a few songs that I still play to this day that I got from Discover Weekly on Spotify. So,
for sure. I've even been on like reviews before. It's embarrassing, but like. It's nerve-wracking when you sit there and watch somebody review your videos. I wouldn't say embarrassing, it's more nerve-wracking. Like it's an honor, but it's like, man, like you never know what they could say. You're just like,
yeah. Do you ever get like really bad critiques sometimes from some people?
I honestly, like, thankfully, because like I've even gone to showcases where they'll like literally be a bunch of DJs and they'll be like, okay, this is what you should work on. I thank the Lord that I usually always get positive feedback. And like I'm not saying that I don't have things to improve on or things that I want to get better at always, but I will say thank God I never really gotten like negative reviews. Like they've said some stuff where I've been like, all right, like that was kind of
like, let's say like they see you and they see your outfit. And they're like, oh, she's trying to be like this person.
Oh, no, thankfully not. No, I mean, maybe people do, but like, thankfully, I never hear it. Like, even though like it's wild, the internet makes it so much more open. Like to hear stuff like I know, shit. Right? The deep hole of the internet.
Please talk shit.
Tell That's me what I need. That's what I would love. Because,
like it lets you know that there's some people pointing fingers there, but.
Absolutely.
What people don't realize is when they go and point fingers at people, it's like you got 3 fingers pointing back at you.
Right.
So like,
that's what I was literally thinking. Like Straight up. And Mazella, she actually put together this DJ Baby Blue Diamond. She put together this lyric video for me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a lyrics video for Know You Better, one of my singles. So
let's listen to a little bit of it. Shout out to DJ Baby Blue Diamond.
yeah,
I like this.
putting in work always.
I was on her podcast, Where You Ask podcast. Oh, Where You Ask. Oh, my bad.
U3.
Yeah, it is What You Ask.
With the U3 radio?
No, it's What You Ask.
Okay.
What You Ask, but yeah, U3.
Nice. Shout out to them. Always showing love.
And then now she has there's another one, the Purple Radio, Purple World Radio.
Yep. She be working.
So yeah, that's something that I really
got a show coming up.
So like, seeing a lot of stuff and getting inspired by a lot of stuff, like it lets me know that, you know what, I can't quit. Maybe I'm not where I want to be, but at least I'm in a position where people are like,
as long as you're happy.
Man, Live in the Bones, though. Big I've heard. Yeah, we heard of you.
It's
huge.
You
had Rickie on your podcast. Oh wow, awesome. Like, that's what the response is what keeps me going.
It's eminent for us to know that y'all like what we do.
Yeah.
It's eminent. Like, we do it for you guys and it's always fun, but we always want to make sure that we're putting on a good, I respect that, you know. Yeah, I'm just super appreciative. I love everything you've got going on. Like, it's amazing, dude. And the love and respect you have for artists is like really huge because you don't have to have us on. Like, you can just have your own podcast, do your own thing. And I'm sure people would watch just the same because you're very entertaining. But like, I appreciate you 1,000.
Definitely. Yeah. When we started, I was in my little closet room over there and it was a quarter of this.
Yeah.
And then I was like, man, I didn't move.
We all start somewhere.
I had this door open behind me, but I was like, you know what? Let me close the door.
Yeah.
Because it gives me more of the room.
Yeah.
And
just built on it and just kept doing it.
I think this looks okay. You're my first artist, my first that I've had since we moved the room around.
Oh, again. Nice. I love the feng shui in here.
Verso, first when we had it, Verso, shout out to Big Verso. We did it, but we had the mics on the kind of by with the couches, so it's kind of lower. I couldn't really hear him that good. So I feel it. I gotta move everything around.
I feel it.
So I went back to this. But now if I have two guests, I gotta figure out what to do because I only have enough for two mics in this little plug-in.
No, I feel it. Trust me, I know you'll make a way.
We make a way. We make do what we got. We were raised like what SPM would say on beans and rice.
Hey, no, look. Look, at one point I did tell my brother, like my older brother, I was like, bro, like, I was getting older. I was just going through life thoughts, and I was just like, man, I don't have a silver spoon. Like, what am I gonna do? He's like, bro. He's like, we don't have a silver spoon, but we got foil. Okay. We gonna make it work. Whatever we gotta do, we gonna make it work. Okay.
Oh yeah, man. Nice. Well, I do thank you very much. Let's listen to a little bit of this. This was a cover that you did, right?
Yes, one of my most listened to tracks, Dance Monkey.
I think that's why it popped up on the top of that.
Oh, nice.
Let's get that. Let's listen to a little bit.
More time. Ooh, I see you every time. No, I like your style. You make me wanna cry. Now I beg to see you dance just one more time. So they say, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh. I've never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, move for me, move for me, hey. When you're done, I'll make you do it all again. They say, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh. I've never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, move for me, move for me, hey. When you're done, I'll make you do it all again.
I don't want to be an adult. No adulting.
My favorite part of the whole video.
Which part? The kissing? The girls kiss? No, I'm just kidding.
I was the ice cream together. I'm like, oh yes. Oh, yeah. I was in a poly relationship.
Yeah.
It didn't, work out.
Don't we all want to be? Don't we all want to be?
But still, Shelby's still stuck by.
Amen.
And either way, we still, Michaela, mommy, I love you anyways, regardless.
And
beautiful.
beautiful.
It's one of those things where weird ass relationship.
You never know.
But
Life is still going. We're still
I got 2
living.
kids out of it,
Yeah, amen.
you know, and they're 2 months apart.
Oh,
2
okay.
months and 2 weeks
Damn
apart.
near twins, probably.
Samuel and Austin,
Beautiful.
my SA.
Oh,
So I love them. But yeah,
that's so cute. Shout out.
so, kids, I love y'all, of course. And let's do this. Deuce, apple juice. Of course, mother, I love you, not just today, but every day.
Hey.
For Rickie Allmon, yes, it is I, Billy on the board, live in the Bone Zone. Big Sam Hurt. We're on podcast. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you.
That voice sometimes is like, ugh.
Are you can do some voiceovers for sure, bro?
I want to do
Yeah,
stuff like that.
that's a move.
I'm trying to do little. I do a voice for my son. I didn't really know it was an Elmo voice. I was like, yeah, fuck it up, and he cusses. Like, yeah, fuck it up.
Yes, yeah. I do the same thing for my husband.
Yeah.
Like, dude, as fucked up as it is, I do the same thing for my husband, dude.
Nice. All right. Much love, y'all. Thank you very much for watching. Rickie Allmon, episode 2, season 4. We're on podcast. Much love. Deuce, apple juice. Let's hear it one more time. Any social media outlets where you mainly on? Where's the best place where somebody can get at you if they want to DM you about booking, or if they want to DM you about some acting, they want to DM you about some personal modeling or whatever it is. For promotional only. I know nowadays people are like, oh yeah, can we do some modeling here? Like,
for what? For why is there only a couch here?
Yeah, hey, what the fuck? I know how this goes. For real,
Thank you for having me.
Realness.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
No, I appreciate you.
I do feel vibes, and it's all love on this side of the table.
Thank you. Likewise.
And on that side, thank you very much as well.
Shout out to my assistant.
Nice
behind the scene photos.
Probably a little bit of video.
Yes.
Social media, what do we got?
Yes, guys. So y'all be on the lookout. I have a film coming out, Boys Cry. I have several shows I'm getting in the mix of doing right now, as far as performing and everything here in San Antonio. Y'all can check me out on YouTube, on Instagram, Twitter, all social media platforms. My name's Rickie Allmon. Also, Óyeme Mamita. I definitely have a new song coming out, Óyeme Mamita Freestyle. If I'm outside, fuck going inside. Okay. Also, what I'm saying, great things coming this year. So y'all be sure to tap in with me and just shout out, much love. Everybody been rocking with me, and just super grateful for all the opportunities, and happy to be here.
Oh yeah. Thank you very much for listening, for watching. Deuce, apple juice, y'all. Thank you.
Thank you.